Mina, why the hell are you not home right now? Tell me where you are. You didn't tell me that you would be leaving the house today.
Oh, hey Mark. I didn't expect a text from you at this time. You're home right now? How come? I thought that you would be at work.
Are you stupid? There's no way I would have work today. Stop making weird assumptions like that. I told you that today was an important day.
Wait, what? Why would you not be at work today? It's a weekday. I think it's normal for me to assume that you'd be at work today. Was there something important happening today? I can't think of anything.
You really are blunt, aren't you? I hate stupid people like you. I told you that my mom is moving in with us today. There's no way I'm going to be working on a special day like this. I decided to take the entire day off today. I used some of my paid holiday so that I could get today off.
Wait, what did you just say? Your mom is moving in with us? You're not serious, are you?
Of course I'm serious. Didn't I tell you about this a little while ago? I definitely told you that my mom is moving in with us today. I also told you that all of her belongings would arrive at around lunch today.
I don't know anything about this. I'm pretty sure we never had a conversation like this at all.
We definitely had this conversation. I clearly remember talking to you about it. I even asked you if you could help out with unpacking all of her belongings.
Wait, hold on a minute. I don't remember anything about this at all. I think you forgot to tell me about it. There's no way I would forget about something so important. You never told me about this. I never agreed to do this either.
Oh my god. I can't believe that you weren't listening to me. I definitely told you about this. It's either you weren't listening or you forgot about it. Either way, it's your fault and not my fault.
I just told you that there's no way I would forget about something that important. Tell me when you talked to me about this then. Where were we when we had this conversation? I've never heard about your mom moving in with us before. Isn't this something that we should discuss together before we make a decision about it? It's not the kind of thing that you can just decide by yourself. We're a married couple. We should be making decisions like this together.
There's no need for me to discuss this with you at all. This has been decided over 6 months ago. There's really no need for me to check if it's okay with you. My mom is going to be moving in with us regardless of your opinion. I definitely told you about this as well. You should be grateful that I even bothered to tell you about this.
Of course you need to check with me first. Your mom moving in with us is going to be a huge change for all of us. I'm pretty sure that you just forgot to tell me about it. I know that you're a very forgetful person. You've forgotten to tell me important things countless times in the past. Stop making this my fault. You're the one that made the mistake. I really don't like it when you make important decisions like this without me.
I can't believe that you're trying to blame this on me. It's so obvious that you were the one that forgot about it.
Just admit it already. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Also, is it just your mom that's going to be moving in with us? Could you please just tell me everything that's happening? Have you really thought this decision through at all?
Of course I thought about it. I really need you to be quiet and start coming home right now. There's not much time left till all my mom's belongings arrive here. You better get home in time to help me unpack all the boxes. You're my wife. You should be helping me out with these kinds of things. I can't believe that you would leave the house on such an important day. It's so irresponsible of you to do that.
I wasn't being irresponsible at all. I had no idea that she was even going to move in with us today. I also told you that I was going home to my parents' house today. I told you this a long time ago. You should have known about it already. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be able to come home to help you out.
You better come back right this moment. I never heard about you going to visit your parents. Stop making up lies like that.
Oh my god. I definitely told you about this.
No, you didn't. I can't believe that you forgot to tell me about this. You made the same mistake again. I knew that it was you that was forgetful.
What are you talking about? I definitely had this conversation with you. I'm just lost for words. I can't even be bothered to argue with you anymore. How many times do you plan on repeating this? I'm starting to get tired of you.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
I'm tired of having these pointless arguments with you.
Well, you need to stop being so forgetful then. We never would be arguing about any of this if it weren't for you. This is all your fault.
You always do this. You always blame it on me. You're always the one in the wrong, but you try to blame it on me every single time. You always say that I was the one that forgot about it. This is how you've always won these arguments against me. How about admitting that you're wrong for once?
Stop trying to change the subject. This isn't what I want to be talking with you about right now. I was telling you to come home and help me out.
Yeah, this is what you always do. As soon as you start losing the conversation, you switch subjects. I'm really getting tired of this. I don't think I deserve this treatment.
Just shut up, would you? You're my wife. You need to listen to all orders. I really need you to come home so that you can help me out.
I already told you that I won't be able to do that. Are you not able to read or something? I'm pretty sure that I clearly told you this already. I'm at my parents' house now. I'm not going to come all the way back. I literally just got here.
I don't care when you got there. I want you to start heading back here right now. This is an order from me. You better listen to what I say.
I do not like being talked to like that at all. I told you that I would stay over at my parents' house tonight. My mom isn't feeling too well, so I'm going to be taking care of her. I let you know about all this in advance.
Actually, you didn't tell me about this before. This is the first time I'm hearing about all this.
You're just unbelievable. I guess I'm going to have to record our conversation every time I say something important to you. Then you wouldn't be able to make up excuses like this. I'm tired of you not admitting to your mistakes.
You better not be mocking me. I am not going to forgive you for this.
That's not what I'm doing at all. Stop twisting my words again. You really are a difficult person to have a conversation with.
That's it. I've had enough of talking to you. Don't even bother coming back home today then. I'm so mad at you. Stay at your parents' house until you're ready to apologize to me.
Why should I apologize to you? I didn't do anything wrong at all. You should be the one apologizing to me.
Don't bother coming back home for a while, actually. I don't even want to see your face for a while. You can come back once you're ready to admit that you made a mistake. The first words out of your mouth better be, I am very sorry, I was wrong. Do you understand?
Hello, Mark? Is Mina not going to be coming home tonight? I was looking forward to seeing her.
I'm really sorry, Mom. I forgot to tell you about it. Mina isn't going to be coming home today.
I see. That's a little unfortunate. I had heard all the stories about her from you.
Yeah, I know, right? She's a terrible person to have as a wife. We just had one tiny argument, and this is what happens. I really don't know what to do about her.
What were you guys even arguing about? You did tell her that I was going to be moving in, right? There's no way you didn't tell her about it.
Wait, why do you know what we were arguing about?
I'm guessing she decided to go to her parents' house because she didn't want me moving in. I know that you guys haven't been getting along that well recently. I still expect you to have a discussion with her about me moving in. She should get a say in this too. You're an adult now. You can't just decide everything by yourself. That's way too selfish of you.
Actually, I didn't do anything wrong. I've had this discussion with her from a long time ago. She always gets angry and just storms off like this.
So that means that Mina never agreed with you about me moving in then?
Well, kind of.
This is a pretty big decision for all of us involved. I never would have moved in if Mina wasn't in agreement. I thought that you and Mina had already discussed all this and agreed on me moving in. You told me that she had agreed to it. Was that all a lie? I only agreed to move in for 3 days just to see how things would be like. Why are we in a situation like this?
I'm really sorry, Mom. I didn't think it would end up like this either. I still think that you need to listen to my side of the story, too.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be taking sides in this. You need to go and talk to Mina about this face to face. If you did something wrong, you need to apologize to her. I want you guys to solve this disagreement without my help.
I think it's impossible for me to solve this by myself. I want you to talk to her instead of me. I'm also very close to my limits with her. I'm really mad at her as well. She doesn't even do most of the housework. I end up having to do most of the housework by myself. I'm always very tired from work, but I still have to do the housework when I get back.
Is that really true? The house seems to be very clean and organized.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you never did any of the housework before you moved out of my house. Your place always seems to be very clean every time I visit. I had assumed that Mina was doing the housework every day. There's no way you could clean the house so thoroughly.
Well, you're wrong about that. The house is so clean thanks to me. I struggled doing the housework at the beginning, but I'm a quick learner. I've become really good at doing all the housework recently. The house is organized and clean because of me. It has nothing to do with Mina at all.
I'm still not sure if I really believe that. One of the reasons I decided to move in for a few days was to monitor the two of you. You guys really don't seem to get along, so I thought it would be a good idea to come and take a look. You need to go and make things right with her and ask her to come home.
Okay, fine. I'll try to do that then.
Where even are you right now? Do you need dinner today?
Yeah, I do. I can't wait to eat the food that you make.
Okay, I'll start to prepare some dinner then. Please let Mina know that I'm going to be borrowing her kitchen then.
Why would I do that? There's no need to get permission from her for something like that. You can just use the kitchen how you like.
You better not be serious about that. It is not okay for me to use the kitchen without her permission. Most people aren't going to like having their kitchen used without permission. I don't want to be rude to Mina at all. You need to ask her for permission right now if you want me to make you dinner.
Okay, fine. There's no need for you to be so angry about it. I'm sure she won't mind you using the kitchen at all. I guess I'll ask her just in case then.
Yes, please do that. Let me know what she says.
Mina! When in the world are you planning to come back home? I think it's been long enough now. You've had plenty of time to think about how wrong you were. Would you please just come back and apologize to me? I'm ready to forgive you. More importantly, my mom is getting worried about you. She won't stop asking me about you. Just hurry up and come back home. What are you doing? Pick up the phone!
Mark, I think I'm going to head back home soon. I'm worried about Paul as well. I don't want to leave him alone for too much longer. I've spent enough time with you for now, I think.
Wait, Mom! You can't go back yet. Mina's still angry with me. She won't even reply to my text messages. I have no idea how to fix this at all. Could you please help me out?
Do I really have to help you with this? You're not a child anymore. I really hoped that you could solve this by yourself. Do you want me to talk to Mina then? I guess I can warn her about her bad attitude and lifestyle as well then.
Her bad attitude? What do you mean by that?
Why are you acting so confused? You're the one that always tells me about how badly you get treated by her. You say that she doesn't do any of the housework and forces you to do it all. You also told me that she ignores you whenever you try to greet her. Didn't you also say that she gets really angry even at the smallest of things? I think I should warn her about all this. You feel uncomfortable when she does these things to you, right?
Wait, hold on a minute. Are you planning to talk to her about this directly?
I'm not going to force her to stop or get angry at her. I'm just going to have a discussion with her so that she understands how you feel about all this. She might try to change her attitude once she realizes how she's making you feel. I think this is the only choice you have. You said that she won't even reply to your text messages right now. I think I'm just going to have to tell her your feelings and opinions about her. Then you guys can take some time to think about each other.
Actually, it's all fine, Mom. There's no need for you to go that far. I think I can figure out how to fix this myself.
Why are you saying that all of a sudden? You were begging me for help until a few minutes ago. I thought that you needed me to fix the situation.
Actually, I thought about it again. There's no need for you to do that right now. To be completely honest, I think it would be best if you could just move in with us permanently. That would make me feel at ease. I wouldn't have anything to worry about if you do that.
What are you talking about? Why should I have to move in with you permanently? There's no way I would want to do that. I already have my own house to live in. I also can't leave my husband Paul all by himself. You really should have thought about it before saying something stupid like this.
Well, how about this then? We could move in with you and Dad.
I thought we had this discussion already. That's not going to be possible. Me and Paul already told you that you needed to become more independent. You can't keep on relying on us forever. You are not allowed to move back into our house.
Why do you have to say it like that? I was only making a suggestion.
Why do you even want to live with us again so badly? You have a wife and your own place to live. I thought that you had managed to become independent. That's what it sounded like by what you were telling me. Hold on a second. Is there any chance that everything you've been telling me has been a lie?
Of course not. I would never lie to you.
I don't really trust those words coming from you. Would it be okay if I asked Mina about why she hasn't decided to come home from her parents' house? I find it strange that she still hasn't decided to come back. I'm also not sure if I can trust you completely. I have this feeling that you've been lying to me this entire time.
Please don't do that. You definitely don't want to be talking to her right now. She's really scary when she's in a bad mood like this. I wouldn't want you to have to deal with her terrible attitude. Please, believe me, and don't contact her. You can leave this all to me.
I knew it.
It's not like I want to depend on you this much. I really want to be more independent too. It's just that I really have no idea what to do when Mina gets angry like this. I really had no choice but to ask you for help. I hope that you can understand why I decided to ask you for help.
If everything you're telling me is true, then I can understand why you're asking me for help.
Please believe what I'm telling you. I'm your son after all. I really don't want you to go home yet. Could you please stay here for one more night at least?
Okay, fine. I guess I can stay here for one more night. I am definitely going to go home tomorrow, though. I have to get back to my home soon.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that you can stay here for one more day. It's really helpful when you can do all the housework. I really don't want to have to do anything once I get back from a long day at work. I can finally have some free time to myself after work if you're around.
I'm glad that you find me helpful. I'll make sure the housework is done while you're at work. Just promise me that you're going to talk things out with Mina, okay? I really want the two of you to get along. I also need you to become more independent. I can't be looking after you so much. You're an adult now.
Yes, I understand that. I promise I'll try to fix everything as soon as possible. Thank you so much for coming over, though. I really appreciate it. Mina! I'm starting to get really angry now. You're making my mom get really worried. When the hell do you plan on coming back home? I am not going to wait around much longer. You're meant to be my housewife. How long do you plan on being out of the house? Who do you think you are? I am not going to forgive you for this. Are you seriously ignoring me again? I can't believe this. You are just unbelievable. You do not have the right to ignore me like this. I am going to force you to do all the housework as soon as you get back home. You better come home soon, you absolute idiot!
I'm not planning to come home to you, piece of trash.
Wait, what did you just say? Did you seriously just call me that?
Yes, I did call you that. That's what you are, after all. It's been a while since we last talked. I was planning on ignoring you, but I couldn't just stay quiet while you kept on insulting me. I also have some free time now that we finished discussing everything.
I am not going to forgive you for saying that to me. Did you forget who I am? Who the hell do you think you even are? You kept on ignoring me and now this?
Did you just ask who I think I am? I'm your precious wife. You need to respect me more.
Why would I do that? Stop messing around and start listening to me again.
I'm not messing around at all. I am completely serious about everything that I said.
You really are so annoying. This is how you're going to act after finally replying to me? So when are you planning to come back home then?
I have no idea. I actually have no intention of coming back right now.
What? Are you serious?
I'm not really in the mood to go back and live with you at all. I'm tired of living with a pathetic guy like you.
Now you're looking down on me. What is wrong with you?
Actually, you're the one that's been looking down on me ever since the day we got married. I've had to endure being treated like this for such a long time now. You always force me to apologize when you're the one that made the mistake. I really don't want to have anything to do with a guy like that.
I never did that. I'm reliable and I am always correct. I was telling you to apologize this time because you made a mistake and you were being disrespectful. I was doing it for your sake.
It's been around a year since we got married.
Why are you changing the subject all of a sudden? I don't want to be talking about the past right now. You need to listen to what I was saying.
You suddenly changed your attitude as soon as we got married. I thought that you were actually a pretty decent guy before we got married. After we got married, all you do is ask your mom for help as soon as something doesn't go your way. You're just like an overgrown baby. It's actually so pathetic to watch. I never would have gotten married to you if I knew about this.
How could you say that to me? That's very insulting. I do love my mom, but I am also a very independent man. Everything that you just said to me is wrong. Would you just hurry up and come back home? I want you to apologize to me for all this as soon as you get back.
Actually, I need to talk to you about this as well. I've been told that there's no need for me to apologize to you.
Who told you that? Your parents? Of course they're going to say that. They're your parents after all. I bet that you've been telling them lies about me so that they would feel bad for you. I can't believe you're causing your parents so much trouble. I bet they're getting really worried because of all the lies you told them.
Actually, you're wrong. It wasn't my parents that told me that I don't need to apologize to you. I was told this by your parents.
Wait, what? My parents?
Your mom was suspicious about everything that you had told her. That's why she decided to get in contact with my mom about it.
No way. My mom contacted your mom about everything that I said? That can't be good. You're not serious about that, are you?
Of course I'm serious. Why would I lie about this? Your mom wanted to hear my side of the story before making a decision. She figured out that you were lying to her the entire time. I'm actually with your mom right now. She's sitting next to me in the living room reading all the text messages you've been sending me.
Wait, what? My mom is with you?
Yeah, she's here with me. I can send you a photo if you don't believe me. She came all the way to my parents' house to apologize to me. She realized that everything you were telling her was a lie and felt really bad about it. You have such a wonderful mom. I have no idea how you grew up to be the kind of person you are.
I can't believe that this is really happening. There's really no need for my mom to apologize to you. I literally did nothing wrong. Everything that I was telling her was the truth.
Are you sure that you were telling the truth? I don't remember you doing any of the housework at all. Have you cleaned the house even a single time? I don't think so.
So, you heard about that then?
You also lied about how I always went back home to my parents' house, didn't you? This is the first time I've been back home in 6 months. You go back home to your parents' house once every 2 weeks.
So, you heard about that as well then? It was just a small mistake, you know?
I'm glad that your mom and dad are decent people, though. They knew that what you were saying was suspicious and decided to check if it was really true. They're both independent and resourceful. These are both traits that you don't have at all. Both of them apologized to me profusely for everything that you had done to me. Your mom even drove all the way here to apologize. I can't believe that you made your parents apologize in your place. You're such an embarrassing child.
Is that all really true? I might have really messed up this time.
Your mom is very disappointed in you. She keeps on apologizing for the terrible person that you've become. We actually had a long conversation on what to do about you. We discussed all the lies and insults that you sent to both me and your mom. Am I correct in thinking that you want to live with your mom no matter what?
Of course I want to live with my mom. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I am her son, so I have every right to be worried about her. I'm also her eldest son, so I want to take care of her.
Unfortunately for you, your parents are both against you moving in with them. I also think it's wrong for you to tell lies about me so that you could gain sympathy from your parents. You made me sound like such an evil woman just so you could live with your mom again. You really are so pathetic and disgusting.
You really need to shut up. Don't insult me like that. You're my wife. It's your job to help me achieve what I want. I needed you to seem like an evil wife so that I could gain some sympathy. Why couldn't you just play along? I wasn't asking you to do anything difficult. You're such a useless woman.
Now you're not even trying to hide anything. Are you not forgetting something important? Your mom is sitting right next to me reading every single message that you send me.
Wait, Mom. It's not like this at all. I can explain what's really happening to you.
She's not even saying anything now. All she is doing is sighing. I think she's really regretting the adult that you've managed to become.
You guys can't judge me over these text messages. It's not fair at all. You tricked me into this situation to make me look bad. I am not going to forgive you for this. I'm such a wonderful child to have. I love my mom so much.
Yeah, I get that now. There's no need for you to repeat the same thing over and over. I don't know if she feels the same way about you, though. She seems to be very, very angry now. She just told me that she no longer sees you as her son. Is that okay with you?
No way. You're lying to me. My mom would never say such a thing.
She also just said that she never wants to see your face or hear your voice ever again. You probably don't know this, but your mom never got along with her mother-in-law. They argued every day, and eventually your mom had enough and decided to move out.
I had absolutely no idea about that. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I heard that your grandmother started treating your mom really terribly ever since you were born. That's why your mom decided that she would never repeat the same mistake again. She promised to herself that she would not live together with you or any of her other children. She still cares about her children and children-in-law. It's just that she wants to give them all some freedom so that they can be independent. I think it's a great way to think as a mom. She was really worried about me and took care of me, even though we only meet every so often.
Of course she's going to take care of you. She's the nicest mom in the world. I'm really proud to have her as my mom.
So that's the only part you're going to pick up on? Are you just going to ignore everything else that I just said to you? You really need to start accepting reality soon.
Wait, what?
Your mom that you're so proud of is currently very disappointed in you. She doesn't even want to see you as her son anymore.
Is that really true? I don't understand why this is happening to me.
The way you've been treating me ever since we got married is just not acceptable. Your mom is saying that the way you've been treating me is the same way your grandmother treated her. She looks really upset right now, and it's all because of you.
I don't want her to cry. Could you please tell her to cheer up? She's my precious mom. I really don't think I did anything wrong. I did what I had to do as a husband.
Then you must have a terrible understanding of what it takes to be a good husband. Everything you've been doing is the complete opposite of what a decent man would be doing. Now your mom is saying that the way she raised you was terrible. I can't believe you're making your own mom say those words.
I really didn't want to hear those words. I have no idea what to do now.
Well, you're going to have to figure out what to do without me. I'm no longer going to be your wife. I want to get a divorce from you. I've decided that I no longer want to see or talk to you ever again. I deserve better than you.
Wait, you can't just leave me like that.
I am not going to wait. I've already made this decision, and it's final. I'm going to send you the divorce papers. Make sure you fill in your section and get it handed in.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get a divorce from you. I just realized something. It's something really important.
What did you finally realize? Did you finally realize that everything you were doing was leading to your mom getting more and more disappointed in you?
Yes, that's what I realized. I had no idea I was letting my mom down like this.
So you're more shocked about letting your mom down then? That means you don't really care if I get a divorce with you, right? You only seem to care about your mom after all. I guess I'm not that important to you at all. You haven't even apologized to me a single time. You really are a terrible human being, aren't you? I'm definitely not going to stay married to you. It's over for us.
I totally forgot to apologize to you. I'm so sorry for my terrible attitude and the way I treated you for the past year. Please, would you forgive me? I want another chance with you.
Did you really think I would forgive you? I am not accepting your apology. You really are pathetic if you thought I would forgive you with just a few text messages. You don't even need to bother saying sorry to me anymore. I really don't care either way now. You're not going to be part of my life. Thank you for the past year. I learned a lot of very important life lessons. I'll be sure to use this experience so that I don't make the same mistakes in the future. Make sure you get the divorce papers completed as soon as possible, okay?
Wait, Mina. Please, don't just abandon me like this. I was wrong all this time. I'll admit it. I don't want to end things with you yet. Let's sit down and talk about this, face to face. I'm not going to sign the divorce papers even when they arrive.
Oh, you better sign them as soon as you get them. Otherwise, I'm hiring a lawyer and taking it to court. This divorce is going to happen whether you like it or not. Don't bother making things difficult for the both of us. Things will be so much easier if you just sign the divorce papers and hand them in.
Okay, fine. I'll sign the divorce papers once I get them. Could we at least stay friends even after we get divorced? I still want to be able to see and talk to you.
You've got to be joking. Why would I do that? I'm getting a divorce from you because I don't want to see or talk to you anymore. I'm going to block your contact details once our divorce is complete. Don't ever bother trying to contact me in the future. Goodbye forever. I filled in and signed my half of the divorce papers. I handed the divorce papers to Mark's mom so that she could hand him the papers and make sure that he fills it in properly. She contacted me a few days later telling me that he had handed in our divorce papers. I also received a small amount of compensation money from Mark that day for all the damage he had caused to my life. Mark also reported his divorce to his company the very next day. He was an idiot, so he told the entire story behind his divorce to some of his co-workers. The co-workers that heard the story were disgusted by what he had done. Rumors spread around the office very quickly. His nickname quickly became Mom's Pet, and everyone started to avoid him at his company. Mark had finally started to realize that what he had done was not normal at all. He started to hate going to work every day as everyone around him ignored him or insulted him. A couple of weeks after the rumors started, he decided to quit his company and became unemployed. I heard that he had found another job at a different company but was struggling to fit in there as well. His life seems to be completely falling apart. I don't feel sorry for him at all, though. He is an absolute idiot and deserves all this happening to him. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.